I haven't always been here. I was recently in New York City, just taking in the smells. You know how New York is. And I was riding the trains, and this announcement came on the intercom. It went something like,
because of construction, the Brooklyn B-Line train will run on the C line.
Which was amazing, because that's like such a New York thing that can only happen in New York, you know? Like anywhere else in the country, you would hear something more like,
because of construction, walk. Because of inclement weather, you live here now. Welcome home to the train.
I have a girlfriend, which surprises me. Oh, thank you, Just Keith. No, it's true. It's surprising that I have a girlfriend because we've met.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you. Does anybody here go through the relationship feeling like they only got there through trickery and deceit? You know what I mean? Like, you walk around with your spouse just like, they're gonna be mad when they find out I'm me. Like, I think it's because I've never fancied myself like a leading man type. Like, I don't think of myself as the guy in the romantic comedy who ends up with the female lead at the end of the movie. I think of myself more as the guy in the romantic comedy who's dating the female lead, but after she's broken up with the guy you actually like. You know that person in those movies? I'm always saying awful things like, get over it, John, she's with me now. As I like put my hand on his kid's shoulder and stare at him. I'm always a dentist for some reason. I don't know, I met my girlfriend in a bar, like an adult. The old-fashioned way. I don't do online dating. Tinder weirds me out. Did anybody here do Tinder? Anyone here do Tinder? I probably could have looked at the audience and guessed the answer to that question. For those of you who don't know, Tinder, it's a dating app for your phone where the two most important qualifications for a person are a picture and physical proximity. Which seems catered towards serial killers, right? Like, I picture a psychopath just on their phone, just like, nope, hair's too short. Nope, my mother had blue eyes. Like it's called Tinder because somebody lights your body on fire at the end of the night. That's where you draw the line. We were fine with testicles, but... I work with children. That's true. That's what I do for money, honey. I work with kids for a living. I work in a daycare and a housing project. I have a lot of immigrant parents, so I have to speak Spanish to the parents that I work with pretty regularly. And I learned Spanish in elementary school, middle school, high school. But the thing about the Spanish that you learn in public schools, it's this super proper, like Castilian, peninsular Spanish that like Spanish noble people spoke in the 1600s. I mean, and I speak it terribly. So I can't imagine what I sound like to native speakers of the language. The only comparison I can make is I'm a sound to them what an absolutely incoherent old British man would sound like to me. Just if someone came up to me on the street and was like, yes, excuse of me, Mr. Man. They call me Jeffrey. Now, please be telling of me how much far does my walking need from here to the bathroom? Your big building have many book I like you give. I'm doing okay. I suffer from insomnia. Does anybody in here suffer from insomnia? Clap if you suffer from insomnia. Yep, sounds about right. It's always the same. It's always like a few people who are like, oh, it hurts to be awake. There's never anybody really enthusiastic. There's never anyone who's like, I'm running on fumes. I do. The way my insomnia manifests is that every night when my head hits the pillow, that's the moment that my brain doesn't shut up about anything that's ever happened to me in my entire life. And in particular, do you ever remember something from your past that's so embarrassing, so shameful, that you actually physically wince remembering it? You know what I'm talking about? Every single night, all of those events get together and compete in title matches in my brain. So it'll be something like, in this corner, the time Nick told a girl he loved her on a first date. And in this corner, the time Nick masturbated in an airplane bathroom on a high school band trip. The date has the speed, the bathroom has the reach. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Happy 10-year anniversary.